Have you ever wondered how your cat really sees you? How does your furry little friend interpret the moments you share together? To you, they're more than just a pet, right? Your cat is that family member who keeps you company, watches you as you work, and of course, gives you that "I'm not leaving until you pay attention to me" look. But how do they see you? Do they see you as a close friend? As a mere acquaintance? Or perhaps as a parental figure, someone they trust deeply? Yes, you've probably heard that cats are independent and mysterious. But the truth is that despite their reserved nature, many felines have a unique way of showing affection. And if you pay close attention, you'll realize that for some cats, you're much more than just a pet owner. You might actually be the true pillar of their life. Now imagine this. Does your cat see you as a true maternal or paternal figure? As someone who provides comfort, security, and even protection, just like their mother would in the wild? Or do they only see you as a staff member who serves food and opens doors? In this video, we'll explore together the subtle signs that reveal how your cat really sees you. Does your cat consider you part of the family? Keep an eye out for these behaviors, which often go unnoticed, but may be the key to understanding the unique bond you share. So let's unravel this mystery together. If you've ever sat on the couch with your cat by your side and felt those small, soft paws rubbing against your skin, you've probably thought, they're scratching, but it's not like the usual scratches. And you're right. When a cat scratches you gently, almost like a caress, the gesture goes far beyond just sharpening their claws. In fact, this behavior may be a deep expression of affection, something very similar to a mother's hug. In nature, when a mother cat cares for her kittens, she often scratches or rubs them gently to calm them, help them relax, and even stimulate the bond between them. This simple action is a sign of protection and care, a way of showing that everything is okay and that they are safe. And when your adult cat does this with you, they might be, in a way, offering the same sense of safety and trust. Perhaps you've noticed that when you touch your cat or when they approach you, they feel comfortable enough to start this behavior. They might even start scratching or rubbing your arm or legs, marking you with their scent, which in cat language means, "You are part of my tribe. You belong in my world." It's not just a physical scratch. It's a silent emotional exchange that strengthens the bond between you. Of course, this is not a behavior every cat exhibits, and some prefer to show affection in other ways. But if your cat does this with you, consider it a true privilege. They're offering you a very special demonstration of trust, as if saying, "I trust you as much as I trust my mother." This affection may be their way of expressing that you are the one who shelters them, protects them, and is there for them when the world outside is big and unknown. These loving scratches might be light, almost imperceptible, but they carry deep meaning. They are not an act of aggression, as many people might think. They are in fact a way for your cat to show that they are comfortable in your presence, and at the same time, creating a stronger bond. By scratching you, they reinforce the bond and create a feeling of familiarity, like a hug, like the safe presence of a mother caring for her kitten. So, the next time your cat makes this gesture, don't rush to push them away or interrupt. This little moment of affection is their way of showing you that you're not just the one who provides food and toys, but someone important in their world, someone worthy of their trust, affection, and even a bit of that maternal love they feel the need to share. Little by little, your cat becomes a silent mirror of your routine. Without you even noticing, they start to reflect your actions, your habits, and even your emotions. If you work from home, for example, they might get used to the sound of your keyboard or the rhythm of your video calls. And more than that, they begin to adjust their own behaviors in response to these patterns. This adaptation, as natural as your own, is a direct reflection of the life you share together. And in a way, it's a gesture of affection. Your cat imitates you as a way to integrate more deeply into your life. Perhaps you've noticed that when you get up to do something, your cat gets up too. Or maybe, when you start preparing for bed, they look for their spot beside you, lying down near you. This kind of imitation goes beyond mere coincidence. It's a way for your cat to say that they want to be part of your world, to be present in your routines, and even to share the energy of your moments. Cats, like many other animals, have an incredible ability to perceive and respond to human behavior. They don't just observe, they also copy, in an attempt to connect more intimately with their owner. This can manifest in simple gestures, like your cat sitting beside you while you watch TV, or even more specific behaviors, like mimicking the way you interact with objects around the house. This reflection may be especially visible in how your cat reacts to your mood. If you're more agitated, they might become more alert, their movements faster and more aware. If you're relaxed, they may snuggle up to you seeking calm. Somehow, they seem to notice when your rhythm speeds up or slows down, adjusting to your emotional state. This behavior reflects cats' natural desire to harmonize their actions with their owners, creating a stronger, smoother connection. It's fascinating to think that by mimicking your routine, your cat is not only adapting to your rhythm, but also participating in it, like a silent companion and observer. It's not just about replicating actions, but about seeking harmony, about belonging. When your cat aligns with your habits, they're not just showing affection, they're also revealing how they see the relationship between you. A bond made of shared routines, mutual gestures, and above all, an intuitive understanding of each other. Although meowing is often associated with a cat communicating with its owner, many people don't know that not every meow has to be audible. In fact, what many owners think of as a silent meow can often be the most subtle and significant way that their cats communicate. Instead of a loud sound, cats often express themselves in more delicate, nearly imperceptible ways, with soft meows or even just body language, like a look or a tail movement. Have you ever noticed that your cat might meow quietly, or even make a barely audible sound just to get your attention? Or maybe in moments of pure connection, they make such a soft sound that it could be mistaken for a light breath? This type of silent meow is actually a very intimate form of communication, where the cat expresses a need or desire in a way that's not intrusive, but full of meaning. Cats are masters at reading human behavior, and because of this, they adjust their forms of communication based on what they know will elicit the response they desire. Often, they learn that a loud meow results in immediate attention, but a softer sound, almost a whisper, can have a more emotional effect. This is especially true for cats that are more sensitive or deeply connected to their owners. They prefer this silent form of communication because for them, it's not the volume of the voice that matters, but the intensity of the emotional exchange. It might seem that by silencing their meow, a cat is less interested in communicating. However, the opposite is true. They are simply connecting with you in a more discreet, careful way. This behavior often reflects the level of trust and comfort they feel in your presence. They know you understand them, not just by words, but also by the more subtle gestures and small nuances of their behavior. So, the next time your cat makes an almost imperceptible meow, pay closer attention to them. They might be trying to say something without words, but with all their heart. This silent meow might be their way of expressing affection, satisfaction, or even the need for a little more attention, and it's in this silence that you find the depth of their communication. Sometimes the quietest gestures speak the loudest to the heart. Have you ever noticed that your cat seems to follow you around the house, shadowing your every move? Whether it's to the kitchen, the bathroom, or even just around the living room, it often feels like they're right behind you, right where you are. While this behavior might seem like nothing more than curiosity, it's actually a deeper expression of trust and affection. To your cat, being near you, physically close, means safety and comfort. In the wild, cats are solitary hunters, but domesticated cats often develop very close bonds with their human companions. They trust you to keep them safe, and following you around is just one of the ways they express this trust. It's almost as if they are saying, "I want to be with you, and I trust you to take care of me, no matter where we are." When your cat follows you from room to room, it's their subtle way of saying, "I feel secure with you. I want to be with you. You are my protector and my companion." Interestingly, this behavior can also be seen as a form of attachment. Just like children often follow their parents around, cats do the same with their owners when they feel that bond is strong. Some cats are more independent and may not follow you every step of the way, But if your cat does, it's a sure sign that they see you as a primary figure in their life. You are part of their world, and they are part of yours. Following you around also reflects your cat's desire to be part of your daily rhythm. They learn your habits and are often in tune with your movements. Whether it's a walk to the fridge, a trip to the laundry room, or even your morning routine, cats are creatures of habit, and when they follow you from place to place, it's their way of syncing with your life, reinforcing their desire to be involved in your everyday. So next time your cat trots behind you from room to room, just know it's more than just curiosity. It's a sign of a deep emotional bond. Now let's talk about the tail. You may already know that cats communicate a lot with their tails, but have you ever stopped to consider just how much it reflects your cat's feelings toward you? A cat's tail isn't just a tool for balance or expression of irritation. It's a primary means of communicating with their humans. And when your cat's tail is raised, especially when it's held high and straight up, it's a sign of confidence, happiness, and trust. When a cat greets you with a tail raised high, it's like they're saying, "I'm happy to see you. I trust you." This behavior can be compared to how they would greet other cats in the wild, as a signal of trust and positive social interaction. It's a very vulnerable position for a cat to hold their tail up like that, because it exposes the most sensitive part of their body. So when they do it around you, they are showing that they feel completely safe in your presence. A cat's tail can also communicate a range of other emotions. A flicking tail may indicate excitement or impatience, while a low or tucked tail could show fear or unease. But when your cat's tail is raised, and they walk toward you confidently, you can be sure that they view you as someone they feel safe with, someone they can trust completely. And it's not just the tail itself that's important. It's also how your cat uses it in response to your actions. When you sit down on the couch, for instance, and your cat hops up next to you, tail held high, it's a direct expression of affection and closeness. Your cat is saying, "I want to be with you." So when they give you this tail greeting, be sure to acknowledge it, because it's one of the most direct ways your cat communicates their positive feelings toward you. Kneading is one of the most endearing behaviors that cats show. But have you ever wondered why they do it? It's not just something cats do when they're in the mood for affection or seeking comfort. Kneading is actually a deeply ingrained behavior that cats learn as kittens when they need their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. So when your adult cat begins to knead you, it's like they're taking you back to those early, safe, nurturing memories. They're essentially saying, "You are my source of comfort and security." When a cat kneads on your lap, your legs, or even your chest, it's a sign that they trust you completely. This behavior is a form of self-soothing. Your cat is telling you that they feel relaxed, content, and safe enough to engage in a behavior they only perform in moments of complete relaxation. It's their way of marking you, using the scent glands in their paws to claim you as their own, not out of ownership, but because they see you as part of their inner circle. You may notice that cats often knead when they're settled into your lap or lying beside you, which reinforces this idea of trust. They wouldn't show this behavior to just anyone. It's reserved for moments of comfort, love, and intimacy. So, the next time your cat starts kneading on you, feel privileged. They're showing their affection and bond with you in a way that's deeply ingrained in their nature. If you've ever caught your cat staring at you, and then out of nowhere they slowly blink at you, maybe even with a soft purr, it's one of the most beautiful and intimate ways cats communicate affection. This slow blink is often referred to as a cat kiss because it's their way of saying, "I trust you," or even "I love you." In the feline world, a slow blink is a sign of comfort and trust, and when your cat shares it with you, it's a huge compliment. When a cat slowly blinks at you, they're essentially showing you that they feel safe enough to lower their guard. In the wild, cats use their eyes to communicate their intentions, so making prolonged eye contact can sometimes signal a threat or a challenge. However, when your cat looks at you and blinks slowly, it's a sign that they are letting down their defenses, saying, "I'm not afraid of you. I trust you completely." You can even reciprocate this slow blink. Try blinking slowly at your cat the next time they look at you. They may respond in kind, which strengthens the bond between the two of you. It's a silent exchange of love and affection, a nonverbal way of saying, "I care about you," that goes beyond words. In fact, in the world of cats, a slow blink is one of the most affectionate gestures they can offer. Whether it's the gentle scratches, the silent meows, the tail held high, or the intimate kneading, every behavior your cat exhibits reveals a little more about how they see you and the deep bond you share. These little gestures aren't just habits or random behaviors. They are expressions of trust, affection, and a relationship built on mutual understanding. Your cat doesn't need to speak in words to tell you how they feel. They do it through their actions. And it's through these actions that you can truly understand how they see you. Your cat sees you as more than just a provider of food. You are their protector, their companion, their friend, and in many ways their family. They show you their trust in the quietest ways, through their body language, through subtle sounds, and through the intimate gestures that they reserve only for those they love. So the next time your cat follows you around, gives you a soft meow, or offers you a slow blink, remember that these aren't just random acts. They are their way of saying, "I love you." And that bond you share? It's a precious one. Now that you've learned how your cat sees you, what new behaviors are you noticing in your own cat? Have they been giving you some of these signals of love and trust? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about your feline friends, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching, and give your cat some extra love today. They're always showing it to you in their own special way.